Welcome back to the Benchwarmers.
We are back, babies.
We are back. We are back.
We must apologise.
Yeah,
because we've had a bit of a delay.
We've had a bit of a break.
Bit of a break. I mean,
We posted every week for a year.
for a year, yeah.
Yeah, so we thought we'd take a couple of weeks off.
Yeah.
It's not like we had issues with our editor. We had a bit of a fallout. You
got jail over, you
Yeah.
bastard.
Some of these people, honestly, they take real liberties.
Tell you what, if you pay someone to do a job, you expect the job to get done.
You know what?
Not
You do.
half a job.
It's true. And I think that's the frustrating part. But you know what? You're going to find it. Not every employee is always going to be, an A-class employee. But you know what? They did half the job at least.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's debatable.
Yeah, but if you ask the third party, because there's always two sides of a story, they would say that one certain individual started asking for things that were pretty unreasonable.
Oh, I
Breach
wonder
of
who that
contract.
Who's that?
Breach of contract.
And that person loves his contract. So now we get to
I'm
do these
telling you,
breaches.
true, man,
70-30 split, it was a good split, but no, they're not having it. But yeah, it is what it is. We're back.
We're back.
We're here.
We're here, baby.
We're in good spirits.
All
Yeah.
right.
And guess what? Some shit has gone down since we've been gone.
It has. It has.
Well, let's start with the first things first. All right, Mike Tyson.
Oh, damn.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah.
He must die.
It's personal now, Ariel. It's personal now.
I'm sure pretty much everyone watched that fight because it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Everyone would have watched
Listen,
that
I watched
fight.
it.
To have the opportunity to see Mike Tyson fight live in our generation
In our
Yeah.
generation.
is
Live.
is
live is
yeah.
one thing. Live.
Because don't get
I
me
was,
wrong.
I was too young. I remember when we were kids,
too young,
right?
yeah.
And we came over to your house.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson fight
Yeah.
was on. And your dad's like, right, let's get it on box office.
Yeah.
And the time it took for us to order it and get the box office done, that was one of his first round.
KOs.
Not KOs.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So by the time we got it on, the fight was over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
It was
but
mad.
that's what can you expect from Mike Tyson? Like,
Yeah.
for a couple of round knockout.
This
It was like
No,
20,
it's
was
not.
it 22 of his knockouts were in the first round?
Yeah. The guy was a beast, and seeing him at 58 years old, man, the guy was still looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, you know
what? I mean?
what? And fair play to Jake Paul, because you know what? I've heard a lot of things online about.
Yeah.
And to be fair, whenever Jake Paul fights, everybody says it's fixed. Yeah. But the reality is what are you expecting from
what are you
a
expecting from a
58-year-old
58-year-old?
man?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's the baddest man on the planet, but at the end of the day, he is
He's
58
old.
years old. But even you can notice it when he was walking into the ring.
Yeah.
As soon as he had his knee braced up,
Yeah.
and then right at the beginning, I don't know if you clocked it, he tripped over. So he already, I could tell, like, he's not with it.
Also, where's your power generated from?
Your legs.
She likes.
Your legs.
Yeah, it's your
And
legs.
if your legs aren't working like they used to, as Ed Sheeran says,
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
this is what I mean. So, what do you expect? He's not going to generate that same power, And don't get me wrong, he tried it,
Yeah, he did the little.
Well, that's
and
what I
he
mean.
was-
The first round,
was
he
getting
went
through
in,
it.
and I thought he got a few good shots on
Yeah,
Jake
he
Paul.
did, yeah.
I thought, hey, we're in for a good fight here.
Yeah.
But then after that, he was just gassed. Obviously, 58 years old, he's got so many problems. He was biting his glove.
But you know why that was?
That's
Because
a
apparently
habit.
he's done it through. It's a habit throughout his career,
Yeah.
but not to that level. So
No.
it's either two things. Either number one, he wanted to bite Jake Paul's ear, so he was like, "Don't bite it, don't
Well,
bite it."
as he
Bite
said,
the-
he's got a biting fixation.
Yeah,
in his post interview.
Or the second one was the guy was in pain, so
Pain
he subsided the
management,
pain,
yeah,
and it was
management.
pain management, and instead he was biting down
Yeah.
onto his glove to try.
Because I seen him wincing a few times when he was going back
Yeah.
into the corner.
yeah,
You
especially
could-
when they pour the water
Yeah.
down his back.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a sad sight to see when they were putting his leg going,
yeah, you could see he's in pain.
it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, it was entertaining.
It was, yeah.
He gave
it's
it-
Mike
he
Tyson,
gave it
man.
some. He
He was
gave
Mike
it some.
Tyson.
Like, fair play, like I said, Jake Paul, respect to him because
he held
could
back.
have gone in.
He held back.
You know
Yeah,
what,
he held
Amelius?
back.
I agree with that. I can't help but feel that he carried Mike Tyson through that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
And if he wanted to take him out,
He could
He
have.
could have
He could have
taken him
taken
out.
very easily. The
Yeah.
speed,
Yeah.
the power. He,
Yeah.
like if you look at it, a couple of times when he was throwing a couple of flurries at Mike,
Yeah.
Mike was flustered.
Oh yeah.
He was
yeah,
like
yeah.
he did that.
He was taking it, but at the same time,
Yeah.
he was like, and then even towards like the 5th and 6th round,
Yeah.
where Jake was throwing something, Mike Tyson would flinch because he knew that there was some power behind it.
This is it. Yeah.
But obviously, Jake Paul, he knew, fair play to him, respect to him. He knew he was a 58-year-old man. he's the baddest man on the planet. Let's just save some of his.
Yeah, save face for him. Yeah,
Save
exactly.
face for him.
You can't just go in and start blitzing him.
No,
which
what's
you
he going to
could've-
achieve?
Yeah.
What's he going to achieve? But you know what? It was a beautiful touch at the end.
I love
where
that
the
bit.
last 10 seconds. You know what?
Yeah.
He paid
Yeah.
tribute to.
Pay tribute to
I'm
him.
going to be honest, bro. I nearly cried when I saw that
It
bit.
was sad, wasn't
It
it?
was
Yeah,
so like the way
I don't know if we're
the
getting
way
old.
my respect
like
for
the
Jake
end.
Paul just went up massively
Yeah,
just for just doing something
But
like
at the end of
simple
the day,
as that.
I always
You
thought.
just like crying.
I did because I was like, do you know what? No. Like, you're not looking from my perspective. This
I'm
is
joking about that.
this is a moment that you will never really see again.
You'll never
Mike
see it.
Tyson
No.
in the ring.
No.
That's what got me emotional. Like shit, I
The
am
whole
Mike.
journey, innit? It's
Yeah.
like, you know, for what he was before to
Sorry,
what
I
he is
mean
now.
I was
Age, you know, you can't avoid it, can you?
Yeah.
There's
You
nothing you can do to avoid age.
Yeah, Father Time catches up with everybody.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
That's what made me emotional. Like this
yeah.
is the end of an era.
it
literally.
wasn't a Tyson fight without some like crazy shit going on.
when he
It's like-
slapped him up.
no, he slapped him up in the press.
On the weigh-in.
Right? That was one thing in the weigh-in, yeah? He slapped him up. But did you clock on round 4 of the ladies' fight just beforehand with the pre-fight interview with the son? So
butt cheeks.
it's comical. No, but it's comical because his son, like, he's panicking, he's nervous, yeah. And he's like, talking really low, as you normally would, and he puts the microphone to Mike Tyson's mouth, and you can't hear a single word that he's saying, and then he comes back again, and he says something else, but he keeps the mic there. And Mike Tyson's like, what? If you don't give me the mic, you know what I mean? He's like, you can see in his face, like, what the hell are you doing? Then he quickly puts the mic there, and he's like, right, okay, yeah. What did he say? Something like a vicious victory. I'm going to have a vicious victory. And then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, thanks, Dad. Love you too, son. Kiss. And then he just walks off into the distance. And as he moves out of the shot of the camera, all you see is a fine Mike Tyson ass. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I was like, oh my God. How?
Yeah.
And then obviously the camera quickly panned in as well. You can see the people in the background. They're laughing as well because they're thinking, what's this guy doing? Why has he walked off like that? And then was it Rosie Perez?
Obviously, Mike Tyson's in fight mode, isn't it?
Oh, he's not thinking about
I have
walking
my
around in
ass.
his
Yeah,
thong.
my ass is out. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm telling you, that cameraman, he definitely got sacked.
Oh yeah. I mean, what did he could have easily avoided that. He would have known what he's wearing.
It's not so much that he did it to Mike Tyson.
Tyson actually did it to himself because he's the one.
Yeah,
who
he walked off, but the cameraman could have thought, right, okay, yeah,
Pan
let's
up
just
quick.
pan up. Somebody look at the ceiling, look at the floor, not look at his fine. It's unbelievable.
You see him fixating on his buttocks. Strangely.
For a 58-year-old man. He's,
To be fair, he got himself in
he's
shape.
looking all right.
He put the mushrooms down. He put the mushrooms down and stuff, And he was eating those. And don't forget, beforehand, he was eating those mushrooms dry.
Yeah, like fucking penny
No
sweet.
water. Just, he was just like grinding his teeth.
Oh my God!
At one point, he was that high, I reckon. He almost ate Hezbollah as well. Do you remember that interview where he's picked up Hezbollah? The little
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was a baby.
Yeah, I thought he was a baby, But he didn't know that he was 26 years old. Yeah, he didn't know.
And then Hezbollah's just
Giving
like,
him kisses and shit. Thinking he's playing with a little kid.
oh my God.
Yeah,
that
to be
was-
fair though, Hezbollah does look like a kid.
Yeah,
He does. No, but like, it was a very good event. I think
I just want to clarify, we're talking about Hezbollah, not Hezbollah.
yeah.
Just in case anybody needs clarification.
Yeah, but like Netflix put on a good show, considering it's
They
the
did put on a
first
good show,
sporting event.
yeah.
But one thing that really annoyed me,
The
I don't know
buffering.
if you, no, not the buffering.
It didn't buffer for me.
It buffered. No, it buffered. Yeah, it buffered.
That's because it crashed, didn't it?
Yeah, but one thing that really annoyed me was, the commentators.
Yeah.
So Roy Jones Jr., which is
And it's time for I can't stand that guy.
the Canadian guy.
I can't remember
So
his name.
he does sports in general,
Yeah.
but he just wouldn't shut up. He
Yeah.
wouldn't give him an edgeways, and like sometimes when Rosie tried to say something, when Roy Jones Jr. tried to say something,
He just
he
wouldn't,
just like, oh sorry, yeah, you were saying, and they were like, yeah, I was just saying, and you could tell that they're just getting frustrated with him.
Yeah. You know what though? Shall I tell you something? American commentary is just not the one. You know
No,
what?
it's
I want to
too
hear.
much.
I want to hear Adam Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear him. I want to hear. Jim. What was his name? Jim. No, I think he passed away actually. Jim. But Adam Smith and team.
Adam Smith.
Yeah,
I remember-
they are the ones.
I remember Barry McGuigan.
Barry
Yeah,
McGuigan.
Barry
Barry McGuigan,
McGuigan,
I mean,
yeah.
what happened to him?
I don't know.
But he stopped doing it for a while
Yeah,
now. But
yeah.
he used
But
to
he
give-
was great
It was
as
good
a commentator.
commentary because you
Get Tony Bellew in there. You know what I mean? I want to hear some British.
Oh,
Tony
yeah,
Bellew.
Tony Bellew, yeah, he'd be.
Yeah,
You
I
want
wanna
to
hear
see him
some-
in
this is
there?
what I mean.
I'm telling you. No one does it like me.
Yeah, you never know with Tyson. Yeah, you can just imagine what you're
You
saying.
never know.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a good event. Fair play.
Who do you know?
Who do you know? Yeah. Anyway,
So,
Tyson.
it was a good fight, and fair play to Tyson. I mean, it was a good payday.
20 mil better. It was 20 mil better
Yeah,
off.
good payday. And I would have done the same thing if I was him. He lasted 8 rounds,
Yeah.
which fair play to him, even though they're 2 minutes, but still lasted 8 rounds against a young 27-year-old.
So I have 2 questions for you.
Go on.
So the first question is this: should Tyson fight again?
No.
Like, in an interview, he said this isn't over for him.
Yeah.
But
by the way,
maybe-
just on that note, yeah. Logan Paul, what the
I'll kill you.
Yeah,
I'll kill you.
Like, you talk to Mike Tyson, like, why are you disrespecting the guy?
No, but that's what they live off.
And,
innit?
yeah, but then he
that's their
called
persona.
him. No, but the thing is, he's so far into this acting piece of I'm going to be, like WWE, and he's calling him motherfucker. I'll kill you. Like, who are you talking to? Like, this is Mike Tyson.
I know,
He's just had a fight. He's an OAP. What are you trying to prove?
Yeah. And you see Mike's face; he just started laughing.
Yeah.
Like, he don't care anymore because he said it. In so many
Even
interviews.
the interview was said calm down a bit.
It's just,
But like Tyson, he said it in so many interviews, and he said it in. He had one interview with a kids' TV program, and I think he forgot that it was a kids' TV program. He's in a world of his own, and he turns around and he's like, she's like, what, how do you feel about this going up against Jake Paul? And he's like, yeah, I don't care, man. And she's like, well, I've never had an answer like that, but what do you mean? He's like, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. And she's like, okay. You see her face just light up like, okay.
Mike, just to remind you,
moving
this
on.
is CBBS at 3 p.m. He's like, oh, sorry, man.
So like he said it. He don't care anymore. He's just there to get paid, and he gave a hint.
It was a good spectacle.
He gave the
It
hint
was a
as
sad
well, where he
spectacle.
said, he goes, would you do it again? He's like, well, let's see what the situation takes us. So when he's on his ass again, hopefully he
So
won't get to that stage.
you say you should fight again?
No, he probably would. If he wants to get a payday,
Yeah.
before he turns, 60, he might have another fight in him. Just
Maybe.
not to prove anything, just to get paid.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was an exhibition, really, wasn't it? It was just to get paid.
Well,
Okay.
it was technically
Okay.
professionally.
It
so
was
that's-
technically
That's
sanctioned
my
out.
first question. So my next question is, Jake Paul is obviously trying to find that credibility as a boxer.
Yeah.
And there's no denying the impact that he has made in the game of boxing from an entertaining perspective,
Yeah.
not the professional sort of game. So he wants that validity of people to take him seriously as a boxer. So who do you think his next opponent should be?
He needs to start fighting some ranked fighters. Like, look,
Yeah.
he came up against Tommy Fury and he came short. You could
Who's
say
not
he's
even a
beaten-
ranked fighter.
Yeah.
You could say he's beaten Mike Tyson, but it's not Mike
It's not
Tyson in his
proper- yeah,
prime,
it's
is
not
it?
Mike
Tyson
It's
in his prime.
a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. So, while it was a good spectacle, it was a bit sad to see from Mike's perspective. But he needs to start fighting some ranked fighters. Like, it's all right for him to call out Canelo, but why on earth is Canelo going to fight this
fight
guy?
him,
Like, it's not even a thing. And also, like, he just needs to. He needs to start fighting some ranked fighters.
But the thing is, I think from their business perspective and what he's trying to achieve, although he keeps saying he wants validity as a boxer, I don't think he's trying to achieve that. Him and Logan Paul are very clever in how they've created their whole image, their whole, what they're doing, basically. Right? So their industry is cause a rife between so many different people just to get their faces out there. For them, it's just a show.
No, but their faces
there to
are.
entertain.
But they've done that now. They've got the fame. They've got the money. They've got businesses. So
But
he doesn't.
it
Like,
doesn't stop.
You think
It
about
doesn't
Jake Paul.
stop.
He doesn't need to do it anymore.
No.
No, he doesn't need to, but then there's no need for him to become a valid boxer.
No, but he wants
No,
to.
he
innit?
wants
But
that. He wants that
That's what he
respect,
wants
doesn't
to
he?
do.
Yeah, he's never going to get it
Yeah.
because no
not
one's going
if
to
he
take
keeps
him
fighting.
seriously.
He needs to fight ranked fighters, and needs to just understand that he's not going to get the same paydays for fighting, these ranked fighters. He's not going to be able to walk into a title shot. He's not going to be able to walk into fighting people like, Beterbiev or Canelo or, Bivol or anybody around that weight class. It's not going to happen
But that's
They're
the
never
thing.
gonna do it.
If he really wanted to become,
because
a
it
valid
diminishes
boxer-
from them.
Yeah.
So
But
they won't
if he
fight him.
wanted to become a professional boxer, like he really wanted to do it, he don't need the money anymore. So he'd start fighting lower ranked fighters and build his way up. But that's not about. He's not about that.
He's not about that.
He's not about that.
He's not
wants
looking.
big shows,
Yeah,
entertainment.
he's not looking for a boxing career. He just wants to be taken seriously as a boxer.
Yeah, he can't.
No, he wants to become world champion.
Yeah, but he's not gonna.
Yeah,
he's not gonna walk into
it's not
a world title fight.
He won't be able to.
But I say, Mike Tyson, don't fight again. Call it a day.
Please.
You know,
Yeah.
call it a day.
Keep
Bring
yourself
it-
safe.
Yeah, this is it. This is it.
58, Mike.
Yeah, 58.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time with your grandkids.
Yeah, yeah. You got 20 mil. You know, don't blow it.
Yeah.
You know.
The tax is 10. But
yeah, maybe.
Keep yourself sane so you don't walk around.
Depends on what
naked all the
state you live
time.
in.
yeah, that's true actually. What the tax bracket is.
Yeah, within that state. But what I would say is, don't be a fighter like Trump.
Oh yeah, that's another bombshell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bullet dodger.
Yeah.
Bullet dodger. Yeah.
He's like
Neo.
Boris the Bullet Dodger.
Oh, yeah.
From, I don't know if you've. What was that from now? Boris the Bullet Dodger.
What was it? Snatch?
Was it Lock, Stock?
Lock, stock, and two smoking barrels.
Is it in there? Boris.
Boris. The
Oh,
bully.
was it? I think it might have
No,
been. It was
that's
Snatch.
Snatch.
It was
It's
Snatch.
It was Snatch.
Snatch.
Innit?
Yeah.
Snatch, yeah.
Don't take the piss, Boris.
Yeah. So yeah, with Trump, I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of seen it happening.
What him
Him winning.
Yeah. I think you know.
It was a no-brainer.
It was
Yeah, it
no
was
brainer
no
because
brainer,
I mean, Kamala Harris, yeah, fair enough. She is a, if you want to say, a good contender. But if you look at her party, what did they call it? Party?
Yeah.
Their party.
I think the key difference is, and I was speaking to one of my friends about this, and she believes that it was, you know, they were never going to make a female president.
wasn't
that's
Yeah,
why
but it's
they
not
didn't do
even
it.
just that.
But
Not about
what
female
I say-
president. It's Joe Biden's party. Like she's carrying his legacy, which is what, an ancient dinosaur.
Yeah, and
It was
you know,
never
he's
gonna
diminished
happen.
it so what. But to be
Yeah.
fair, like I think the difference is, you know, and I said it the first time Trump won, and I'll say it again. This is probably one of the greatest salesmen.
Oh
No.
yeah,
Because the first time round, this guy sold himself to however many million people it was to go out to the booths and vote for him
vote for him
with
of all
no
people.
political experience.
Yeah.
You know, none whatsoever.
Yeah.
This time round, he's carried on that narrative. And if you put side by side a Kamala Harris rally speech versus a Donald Trump rally speech, the enthusiasm, the storytelling, the captivating speeches, and the way that he emphasizes, the way that he speaks. He's speaking like with so much more vigor than Kamala Harris is. So unfortunately, with her, a lot of it, especially when you like watch the highlights and stuff, it does look like forced.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, she doesn't
So
have,
who's
she
gonna-
doesn't have that, the
The ability to emotionally get people
to get
riled
people
up.
connected.
Yeah.
She's not connected to people. She's just there to put on a brave face.
Yeah, 'cause-
but you've
'cause
seen how
Trump-
many
Trump
celebrities
says-
endorsed her as well.
Yeah, because
So
Trump
many.
says what the people want to hear,
Yeah.
even though
yeah.
it's controversial.
Controversial, yeah.
It could be like when he was talking about the immigrants coming in, the your children.
I mean,
Yeah.
And this is after inject yourself with bleach.
this
This is
And
after that.
It was like there was such a small community, if you looked at it, where he was talking about, and the immigrants were part of the working society, but he just labeled them as
comes out.
the immigrants. They're coming in, they're eating your children,
Yeah,
they're eating your pets.
But you could
Keep
tell.
your dogs safe.
But people love that, especially like who are patriotic Americans. You think about when we had the riots here. Yeah, it was all about get our country back.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with
He's
America.
riled up the people the right way.
Yeah.
And to think that all the celebrities who endorsed Kamala, they turn around and says, well, if Trump's in power, we're leaving the United States. Has anyone done it?
No, of course not.
Well, there is one. Eva Longoria. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
Eva Longoria has left the United States and she lives between Spain and I think it's Mexico.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, because she's
She's
it's
Mexican,
Hispanic, isn't it?
Yeah. So one person's acting on it, but realistically,
Realistically,
no
you're
one's
not
ever going to do that. Why would you just pick up everything that you've built to leave because someone else has come in power?
Yeah, and he'll
It's
be there
never
for
gonna
4 years, and they might not be there again.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
he's already said he's not going to run another term.
Yeah.
So
But I've got a
are
question.
they allowed
for
to
you
run
guys.
more than 2
No,
terms?
no, they're not.
They're
It's
not.
in the
They can't,
Constitution. They can't.
Yeah. It's like the same here, isn't it? They can't. You can't run more than 2
Yeah.
terms.
No, here you can run as many as you want.
Can you?
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
sure it's 8 years in total.
Yeah.
Or 8 years in a row
Consecutively,
consecutively. Then you got to
You've got to hand it
pass
off.
it or hand it off. I'm sure. Or
Yeah,
fact check
it
that
is.
one.
You'll have to fact check that one because in both times, Blair stepped down
Yeah.
even though he won. And that's because of all reasons. And same with Thatcher. She stepped down because of personal reasons.
Oh, I'm not too sure.
And that's when, what's his name?
Brown.
Gordon Brown took over Blair.
Yeah.
And what was the one that came over from, I can't remember his name now. John Major.
John Major.
Yeah,
Yeah,
took over
John
from the But I don't think there's anything here to say you can only run 2. I think you can run as many as you.
Funny story, you know what? I wrote a letter as a child to John Major. I was about 7 years old, and for some reason, I was infatuated with John Major. I thought he was the coolest guy on the planet.
Well, you know what? Looking back, he actually did an interview about a letter that he did receive from a kid from up north. And he said that this letter was so poorly written, he had no option but to rip it up, feed it to his dog, and then the immigrants came and took it from America and took his dog and ate it. If I remember correctly.
If you remember,
But I'll say one thing. I think where Camilla, whatever, Harris, I think where she went wrong.
Joe, you don't look like a Joe. You don't look like a Kamala fan. You look like a Khabib fan. Sorry, that was a shit impression.
that was very. No, I can't. That was a very. No, I sound completely. That was a very shit impression.
It was good.
Yeah,
I think she didn't distance herself from Biden enough.
Yeah.
And
probably.
she was still caught in his shadow.
Yeah.
So she was, and
It's hard.
The citizens had enough of Biden.
Oh yeah.
So
I
looking
think
for
that's what it was,
something,
yeah.
looking for something different.
They want something different,
And when they've got another Biden shadow stepping in, it's like,
it was not brain.
Yeah.
But I've got a question for you guys.
What?
Do you think Donald Trump being president is good for America and the world, or not?
No, I think both of them were dangerous for different reasons. I wasn't a fan of Kamala or Donald Trump. I think that there's a very, very real risk, especially in the Middle East, of him being a driving igniter to more problems.
Escalate the problem.
And escalate the issue, which then will have reverberations around the world.
if you look at it, as soon as he got elected as president, what's the breaking news? Iran was behind the assassination.
Yeah.
No,
It's a bit sneaky,
not that
one.
assassination, behind another assassination.
Yeah.
But I just
But
in
he
general,
highlighted the problem being the Middle East.
in the Middle East, and why did it come out
Yeah.
after he's become president elect?
But the thing is, not on
Yeah.
the build up to it. He did turn around and say that in one phone call, he can end the Russia-Ukraine war.
Yeah, he's-
Before he gets inducted as
and
Prime
also
Minister,
he said
President,
that
sorry.
he was going to stop he's going to de-escalate the problems in the Middle East.
Yeah, we'll see.
He said it, but the thing is, in all honesty, if anyone was up for the job, I think it's Donald
You
Trump.
think Putin's going to be like, oh yeah, Trump?
No, I don't believe that. But
just
I
because
think-
you're in now, you say jump,
No,
and I
but at
say
the
how
same
high.
I
time-
do
by the
think
same
Trump
time,
has the power and the ability to do it.
Yeah, and I do think that
he has a
he
lot
has.
of persuasion.
I think
a
you're
lot
right,
of
player
power.
in the sense of player. You've not heard that one
Yeah,
for a
player.
while. Zed. That's his gamer tag, by the way. Player_25. Add him on Black Ops. He's not very good, but we'll get into that a bit later. But if you think about it, it is. I think Zed is right that because he doesn't give a shit. That he can go down that route, and he's going to try and import.
Yeah, but
it'll be interesting to see how he presses forward with the tariffs on China, etc. That he's talked about.
He was always big for that anyway.
He was always big for
always
that, yeah.
pushed that, and he just inflated the prices for everyone, really.
But at the same time, it'll be interesting to see how he navigates the Putin situation, because I think Putin will be like, no worries, I will stop this war. But these are the concessions that I'm willing to make. So if you do this, we'll stop it right now.
Yeah.
And then Zelensky will get pushed into a point of, well, mate, we ain't giving you no more money.
No more
so
money. We're not going to fund you yet.
you need to accept this.
That's what I mean. So he's worked it out. He has worked it out, and he has the ability and power to do it, because as much as people hate him, in terms of a business perspective, people will listen.
Well, his
to him, 'cause
else
he's
is
a good businessman.
Yeah,
he's a
well,
very good businessman.
yeah, definitely.
He's ruthless.
Very shrewd, very shrewd.
Yeah.
But you know what, Zed? His thing is this, isn't it? What is his thing on Europe? Let Europe look after Europe.
Yeah.
Why are we giving all this money?
Yeah.
Then he's like, the Taiwanese, we built great chips in this country. Now the Taiwanese, they've taken it, and so that's another place where he wants to, put tariffs on, and he wants to bring these companies over into the US to build their factories here. And he goes, I'm going to make the tariff prices so unrealistic that the only choice has to be come build factories in the US, employ US people, and build them here. But basically, if you want to, if the tariffs, he's going to throw them sky high, so that they have no option but to come and build. That's his plan anyway.
See, on that
Build the
point,
factories in the
I
US.
do really believe that Trump is an advocate for American people.
Yeah,
he
I think he
puts
is.
America first.
I'm sure that if you look at the statistics as well,
Unemployment rate was at the lowest.
the economy improved
Oh yeah,
under Trump. Now,
That's
whether
what I
that
mean.
was whether that was a build up of Obama's stuff, and then Trump bore the
I'm sure when he came into power,
reaped the
all the
benefits
stocks
of
dropped because
his
they
things.
thought he's a bit too crazy. Yeah. But then it's like he says, like his policies, it built it back up again. But I do genuinely believe
No taxes. No taxes for anybody.
That, let me try it. No,
no taxes, no
no
taxes.
taxes. No taxes.
yeah.
I'm terrible at it. But no, I do think he puts genuine.
Donald, get to the chopper.
That's what I can do.
I do think he puts like Americans first. But if you're not American, he don't give two shits about you.
Stop the Muslims. Stop them.
I do think if you're an American Muslim,
Build a wall. A big wall.
Yeah.
Very big.
Stop the Muslims.
Tall.
Stop them from coming into our country.
Concrete,
Yeah.
made out of concrete.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
forgot
no,
about that, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
When
Sleepy
Trump was like,
Joe.
stop the Muslims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sleepy
but
Joe.
That's what I mean. He didn't do that in the end.
No. Let's do something, yeah?
No, he did. He did.
Let's do something.
He did.
Let's have a conversation as Donald Trump. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I can't even do
Guys, I want to build a wall, big wall, big,
really big.
Wide.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wide,
Beautiful wall.
beautiful,
Enormous.
grey, concrete.
and on the other side of the wall, I want to have what is his accent?
I wanna have-
Sleepy Joe, being injected with bleach. Stop COVID. I did that.
Yeah, no, I think you turned into Hood Trump then.
I did that. Yeah. Sleepy Joe, I stopped you. I stopped you from contracting COVID with that bleach.
I'll tell you something. Faz's American accents always crack me up. God damn it.
God damn it.
The Southern.
God damn it.
God damn it.
No. God damn it.
God damn it, Wisconsin.
Trump, yeah.
That sounds like Trump, don't it?
No.
Oh, come on.
Wisconsin, yeah. Oh, cool, blimey. That was
Do
the poker
believe
days.
he's right for the country.
Ooh,
That was
a bit
good.
better.
That
That
was really
Yeah,
good.
that was good. That was good. That was getting better.
That was good.
That was bad.
Country. I've lost it again.
And on that note, I think we'll call it there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tune for the next one. We are
Sayonara,
back.
peeps.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye for now. Yeah, that was a very short one.
Have you stopped it on the thing?